What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be sharing the story or stories about why I've had to have my nose pierced on multiple different occasions. It it was irritating, one, because it wasn't cheap. Well, it wasn't expensive either. Like $40 each time, between $40 and $60, because I went to different places. But it was just so annoying. Like, how? Why? Anyways, let's just get into it. So the first time I got my nose pierced, I was in college. Me and my friends, we had a little break in between classes, and we were like, let's go get our noses pierced. Why not? Something I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I was like, let's just go do it. So we went to this place in the city that I lived in, and the guy, he was a little, something about him was a little bit off from the beginning, and I just didn't feel right, but I wanted it done, so I went against my best wish, against my intuition, and did it anyways. So my friend, she gets her nose pierced first. Everything's good. My guy friend, he gets his nose pierced. Everything's good. Then comes my turn. If y'all don't learn nothing else from me, learn to follow your instincts. So I'm sitting there, whatever, I don't know what to expect. I've never had my nose pierced, so I'm sitting there and waiting for him to like push the needle. And he's like, okay, it's gonna hurt a little bit. No, he said it's not gonna hurt. Your eyes are gonna water a little bit, but it shouldn't hurt too bad. I was like, okay, whatever. So he sticks it through. I'm like, okay, the pain wasn't that bad. But then when he's going to put the actual jewel in, like push it all the way through, he cannot find the hole on the other side. So he's like digging around in my nose, like with the jewel for like 10 minutes. It felt like an eternity, but it was like 10 minutes. And he was like just going and going and going. He had to literally take my nostril and flip it inside out, damn near, to like find out where the hole was. And it hurt so bad. Like, I was being a G though. They didn't know that I was in pain because, I had to keep it, put on my little thug face or whatever. But inside, I was screaming. I was like in so much pain. So fast forward to about a week later. I'm in class. I'm sitting there, and I'm showing off my little nose. I've been showing off my little nose piercing all week. Like, I finally got a pierce. I'm showing everybody, like, it's cute, whatever. And then I showed somebody in class. I'm like, hey, look at my nose piercing. They're like, what nose piercing? I'm like, right here. You don't see it? They're like, there's nothing right there. The piercing had sunken into my nose. I was like, what the? I was so mad. So I get up. I don't even tell the teacher I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So I get up, go to the restroom, and I'm looking, and like I'm pushing it up like this, and like I can see it come out, and then I let go, it sinks back in. So I'm not gonna have no nose piercing stuck in my nostril, because if this heals over, it's a problem. So I tell my classmate, the one that I went and got my nose pierced with originally, I'm like, we got to go handle this. We need to leave class because this needs to be taken care of because I'm not going to have no nose piercing stuck in my nose. It also really doesn't help that I'm low key a hypochondriac, so there's that. So we end up going to the place or whatever. The guy fixes it. It hurts again, whatever. So in order to do that, he had to take it all the way out and re-pierce. So that's the second time I got my nose pierced. Now, after that, a couple days later, I feel the inside of my nose because I'm like, trying to see if it's still, on the straight and narrow or whatever. But my skin is healing over the piercing on the inside of my nose. I'm like, what are the odds? Like, I just got this done again, and this is already happening. So I just took it out myself because I didn't want nothing stuck in my nose. The second time that I got my nose pierced, I went with my cousin because she wanted to get her nose pierced, and her body like rejects metal, so she was having trouble finding out a way to get her nose pierced to where it would stay in and would heal correctly and everything. So we went to the same place once again against my better judgment, but a different guy pierced our nose this time. But so we went, everything was good. My nose piercing was fly. It was perfect. I loved it. And then one day I was getting ready for work, and I worked at a clothing store, and you gotta dress. You gotta dress the part. You gotta look, decent, trendy, whatever. So I was putting on a necklace, and it looked nice on my outfit or whatever. I was like, you know what? I don't really feel like wearing this heavy necklace all day, so I took it off. Upon me taking it out, my nose ring got caught on it and ripped it out. thank Lord it didn't hurt when it came out, but it came out nonetheless. So I'm struggling to put it back in because I'm like, why can't it just be simple? Why does it got to be difficult? I don't understand. What's going on? What's the universe trying to tell me? Am I not supposed to have my nose pierced? Well, I want it pierced, so it's gonna be pierced. But anyways, so I'm trying to get it back in, and I can get it through the top hole, of course, but getting it through the second hole is not happening. So I go to work with it halfway in my nose, like enough to where you can't tell that it's not all the way through, but it was hurting pretty bad. It was pretty intense. So when I got to work, I went to one of the stores that was, because I worked in the mall. So I went to one of the stores that was in the mall where they sell piercings and stuff. It was Hot Topic. So I went in there and I asked any of them if they knew how to put piercings in, because they have piercings all on their face and stuff, all over their bodies, tattoos, all that stuff. So I thought maybe one of them had a little bit of knowledge on how to do it, but they didn't. They were clueless. They were helpless. And useless, not helpless. They were useless. Not useless, but you know what I'm saying. They couldn't help me with what I needed help with. So I had to just take it out and leave it out, and I was mad, but it happened, so that's what it was. The third time that I had to get my nose pierced, I went to, where did I go? Did I go to the same place again? I'm not sure where I went, but all I remember is I was at the club, had a couple drinks or whatever. I was feeling good, dancing. I was on the dance floor, and there was this guy. He was like crazy drunk. Like, he should have been at home in the bed somewhere. He was like so drunk. He was falling all over the place, flailing his arms around like a wild animal, and he hit me in the nose, and my nose piercing popped out. I wanted to fight him. I really, really did, but my friends wouldn't let me. One, because you hit me in the nose. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the piercing at that point. You hit me in my nose, so that's automatic grounds for me to beat you down. But I went in the bathroom and tried to put it back in. It wasn't working, and that was that time. And then the last time I got my nose pierced, which is this round, hopefully this one lasts. I got it done on Black Friday. We were at the mall. I wasn't even planning on getting my nose pierced, but we were at the mall, so I was like, why not? It was cheap. Why not? So I did it. This one's lasted so far, so hopefully it doesn't go anywhere. So, yeah, we'll see in about a month if it's still here or not. I mean, it's been in for a while, so I'm sure that it's healed already, but knowing me, something might go wrong. Well, there's my little story time on the 10 billion times I had to get my nose pierced because the universe was just not working in my favor. But, I mean, I guess it wasn't the time for it. So, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.